On to some breaking news now, and in the last hour we have heard that David Norris and Gary Dobson are appealing against their convictions for the racist killing of Stephen Lawrence. Stephen was murdered in Eltham in 1993. Norris and Dobson were found guilty of his murder earlier this month. Well, Ronke Phillips is here with the details. Ronke, what more do we know?
Well, we know now that Gary Dobson has lodged his papers with the Court of Appeal for permission to appeal against his conviction. David Norris's papers haven't actually been received yet, and I must emphasise that the first stage of any appeal is permission, so they need to ask for permission. And we don't know why they're appealing, but we can speculate, and it's been widely speculated that David Norris will appeal because he says that undercover video that we saw of him making those racist rants, using that racist language, he says that was unfair. He could not get a fair trial with that video being shown to the jury.
And these men were only convicted and sentenced a matter of weeks ago.
Absolutely. They were sentenced, imprisoned at the beginning of January. You'll remember the big fanfare outside the Old Bailey. They were both imprisoned for life. Gary Dobson was told that he would serve 15 years and 3 months. David Norris was told that he would serve 14 years and 3 months. Now, getting the paperwork, if we just go back to the appeal again, getting the paperwork ready for any appeal takes on average between 3 and 4 months. So any appeal, if it's allowed, would not happen until very late on in the summer. And of course, for Doreen and Neville Lawrence, who stood outside the Old Bailey saying, "This is the end," well, maybe actually it isn't.
All right, Ronke Phillips, thank you very much indeed.